Hello students, welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Tanukal C, Assistant Professor from Government Degree College, Dharampur, from Himachal Pradesh University, Shimla. Today we are going to talk on module Social Responsibility, Meaning, Scope and Importance from paper Human Values and Indian Ethos. After completing this module, the students will be able to understand the concept of social responsibility, describe factors responsible for realization of social responsibility, discuss about the scope of social responsibility, explaining the need and importance of social responsibility. Introduction. In today's time, social responsibility of business, managers, management has emerged as one of the most talked about subjects worldwide. Organizations operate within the framework of society and hence many social issues impinge on the operation of organizations. Management should feel concerned about these issues. It is in the best interest of the organization itself as that organization which discharges social obligations enjoys a better public image. Meaning and definition of social responsibility. Social responsibility implies duties and obligations of business towards the society. Kenneth R. Andrews defined social responsibility as intelligent and objective concern for the welfare of society that restrains individual and corporate behavior from ultimately destructive activities, no matter how immediately profitable, and leads to the direction of positive contributions to human betterment, variously as later been defined. Thus, the social responsibility means some actions taken by the managers and management for the betterment of society. The society comprises of the people performing different roles at different times, like employees, shareholders, government, suppliers, consumers, and general public. Management should work to come up to the expectations of these people and serve their various interests in the best possible manner. Features of social responsibility of business. The main features of social responsibility of business are explained as follows. Social responsibility depicts the behavior of management. Social responsibility involves the fulfillment of obligations to various groups directly or indirectly concerned with the functioning of organization. Social norms and expectations influence standards set for fulfilling obligations to various concerned parties. Earlier, the performance of social responsibility was voluntary for all organizations, but now, under Companies Act 2013, it is mandatory for companies of certain size. Social responsibility involves economic, social, legal, and ethical responsibilities. Factors responsible for realization of social responsibility. Today, the business is expected to be more responsive to the needs of society. Some of the important factors responsible for the realization of social responsibility of management, business, and managers are explained as follows. Market forces, legal forces, emergence of professional managerial class, trade unions, public scrutiny, scope of social responsibility. Social responsibilities include various responsibilities, was economic, social, legal, and ethical. Thus, the scope of social responsibility can be well explained by discussing obligations of business to different sections of society. Why social responsibility of business? There is difference of opinion about social responsibility of business. Thinkers and practitioners have given their own viewpoints. Some views are in favor of social responsibility, while others are against it. Firstly, we'll study the arguments in favor of social responsibility. First argument is subsystem of society. Business is the subsystem of society. It must respond positively to the needs of society. Otherwise, it will be compelled to do so through government regulations. Organizational decisions should be taken in a way which provides welfare to the organization as well as to other subsystems of society. When in a system a particular subsystem becomes powerful, other subsystems look for support from it. Same is true in case of business also. It is usually seen that people take more interest in working of successful companies as these companies have greater impact on community. These companies try to maintain a favorable image in public mind by taking more care of public interest. Next is long-term self-interest of business. Performing social responsibilities is in interest of business also. Healthy environment, civic amenities and education facilities make people healthy, knowledgeable and empowered. They become good employees, good customers and good neighbors. Better social setup results in better work climate and growth of business. The avoidance of the social obligations harms the interest of business itself. Next is moral justification. Employees and customers are a part of society. A business entirely depends on these sections of society for its prosperity. Moreover, society also provides other inputs to the business. It becomes the moral duty of business enterprises to share its prosperity with those who helped in attaining it by fulfilling the social obligation. They should help the society in overcoming the problems of unemployment, illiteracy, poverty, pollution, etc. Next is social cultural norms. Business enterprises need to be responsive to social cultural norms of a country. In India, values and social and cultural norms like honesty, cooperation, welfare of all, social equality, consumer service, etc. have a rich heritage. Obviously, business follows these norms and promotes the better opportunities and healthy industrial relations, will enjoy better social image. However, a business enterprise working against these norms and values will invite resistance and criticism from society. Protection of shareholders' interest. Companies can protect the interest of shareholders by performing various social obligations. People have good image of those companies which are responsive to social interest. This enhances companies' reputation in stock market and raises the value of their shares. It results in security and growth of the shareholders' funds also. Problem creator to act as problem solver. Most of the problems are created by business enterprises. They should come forward and take pride in resolving various social issues. Now we will study arguments against social responsibility. First argument against social responsibility is diverting attention from business objectives. Business enterprises are established with the primary objective of profit maximization. It should not shift its focus from the main objective. Otherwise, its survival will be difficult. Moreover, welfare of employees and other sections of the society is possible only when the organization is earning profits. Other argument is that for the fulfillment of social obligations, huge funds are required and such expenditure adversely affect the financial position of organization. Next argument is increase in prices. Organizations needs fund for its working. When it undertakes social activities, its huge funds are used. To generate more funds, the organization increases the price of product. Thus, in reality, the burden of social obligation is borne by consumers in the form of increased prices of their goods and services. Lack of skill. Businessmen may not have required skills to understand and solve social problems. They may not be able to decide which social program should be undertaken first. Another issue is difficult to access direct impact. Management is accountable to its owners for the business performance. It is required to use owners' funds in any project after making cost-benefit analysis so that the profitability of the project is increased. But when funds are used by management for social activities, It is difficult to access the direct benefit accruing to business through these initiatives. Next argument is dominance of business values. Business houses, by performing social obligations, may try to influence society for their own purpose. Such influence on society may create various economic, social, and political problems in the long run. Next argument is reduction in competitiveness. Organizations usually plow back their profits as it is cheapest source of finance. When these profits are required to be used for social activities, organizations have to acquire funds from the costly resources. To meet these expenses, it has to increase the price, which is not a desirable step in this era of competition. Thus, performing social activities, even if the funds do not warrant, result in the reduction of competitiveness of organization in the market. Social issues for business. Various experts opine that business should do something for society on which it is wholly dependent for various inputs and outputs. It must pay attention to various social issues. Business can help society in a number of ways: equal employment opportunities, promotion of education, charity, setting up hospitals, creating infrastructure and civic amenities, research and innovation, controlling use of harmful product, protection of environment. Importance of social responsibility. Importance for society. It helps in creation of balanced social structure. Better civic amenities improve quality of life. It helps in removing regional disparities by setting up units in underdeveloped areas. Pollution control and environment protection measures help in creation of healthy society. Better quality goods at reasonable cost makes goods affordable for more persons. It thus raises the standard of living of people. More job opportunities are created as a result of growth of a company. This helps in improving economic condition of people. Importance for organization. There is increase in productivity and profitability due to better physical, social and mental health of employees. It results in better corporate image. There is increase in market value of securities. It enhances employee satisfaction. Better working conditions and other facilities motivate employees to work hard. Employee-oriented activities like fair treatment, equal opportunities, promotions, training, etc. help them grow professionally. Firms undertaking social activities get easy approval for their business projects or other legal clearances for business purpose as government tries to recognize their social efforts by expediting their government approval processes. Social responsibility activities contribute to firms' survival and prosperity. Companies become cost effective due to best utilization of resources. Summary. Social responsibility implies duties and obligations of business towards society. As the business enterprises uses various resources that belongs to society, thus it owes the responsibility to society. The society comprises of people performing different roles at different times, like employees, shareholders, government, suppliers, consumers, and general public. Management should work to come up to the expectations of these people and serve their various interests in best possible manner. Market forces, legal forces, emergence of professional managers, trade unions, and public scrutiny are some of the major factors which are responsible for the realization of social responsibilities by business houses. Business is expected to safeguard the interest of various sections of society by undertaking activities like providing better working conditions and facilities to employees, protecting environment, provision of better quality goods at reasonable prices, paying taxes at right time, etc. There is difference of opinion about social responsibility of business. Some views are in favor of social responsibility while others are against it. Those favoring social responsibility argue that the social responsibility creates better public image, protects the shareholders' interest, business uses resources of society, government does not use efficient funds to undertake social welfare activities. Those who are against the social responsibility, they argue that it increases the prices, business-minded people may lack social skill, social responsibility deviates the organization from the primary goal of profit maximization. Whatever may be the arguments put forth, it is well recognized fact that the undertaking social responsibility by the business is beneficial for society as well as for the organization itself. Thank you.